The audience couldn't hear that, but welcome back to another episode of the AJ Sports Podcast. I'm in a different room. Today.
Yeah.
I decided to change it up, go to a different room. Probably better internet in here, which is
That's solid.
Solid. We need internet. You need good internet.
That OP internet. Need that OP internet.
Because I don't know how many times we've lagged, or one of us has lagged out of this meet or whatever. But yeah, welcome back to another episode of AJ Sports Podcast. Great week for NHL playoffs. Oof. Mm-hmm. It's close between our rivals here, Montreal and Toronto. Very good series. Very good series for the most part. Not for the last three games on my end, but on your end, probably happy. I didn't get any Habs stuff today out here. I was like, you know what? Their day is tomorrow. Leafs and Habs are tomorrow. Gotta talk about today. This is a big game today for my other team. But so we'll start off with the NHL playoffs and we'll move into the NBA playoffs, and that should wrap up the show there. Yeah. So let's move into when we last left off on Friday. After that, Boston was leading 2-1. They were going to play the Washington Capitals, and Carolina leading 2-0, playing the Hurricanes. Jets leading 1-0, playing the Oilers, and the Avalanche up 2-0, playing the Blues. So let's talk about the first game, Capitals and Bruins. What are your thoughts on that? Bruins take the game 4-1.
Yeah, they were playing, in Boston?
Yeah, it was in Boston.
In Boston. And boy, the Bruins came up to play. Capitals did not look ready. Marchand scores from Pastrnak and McAvoy on the power play 8 minutes into the second period. So they went into the second period tied 0-0. Marchand scores. And then into the third period, Bruins are winning 1-0. 29 seconds to the third period. Pastrnak scores on the power play from McAvoy and Krejci. And they just completely dominated the game from there. They outshot the Capitals by 17, 37-20. A minute into the third period, Coyle scored from DeBrusk and Ritchie. The game was pretty much over. The Bruins don't really choke three goalies like that. Ovechkin scores 3-1 on the power play to make it interesting, but then it was capped off by Matt Grzelcyk from Charlie McAvoy and Taylor Hall, the 14:50 mark at the third period, to cap off a 4-1 win for the Boston Bruins and to lead the series 3-1. That's heading back to Washington.
Expected, right? You expected.
Yeah, come on, that was expected.
I expected Boston to win. As soon as they won game 2, bro, it was over. Game 3. Yeah. When
I didn't think it would be 5 though. I didn't think 5 games.
I thought it was gonna be closer.
I thought it was 7.
You see, think about this. The Capitals did win game 1. They were up in the series.
Yeah.
No one remembered because that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago tomorrow.
They just weren't good enough. Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Just play better next time.
I know, what?
Anywho, going into a series that I thought would be quicker. Carolina and Predators. Carolina loses in that game in double overtime to the Nashville Predators, and Carolina leads 2-1 in that series. Crazy how close it is. It's not even. It wasn't even that far off. Going into game 4, we'll tell you how that went. But
another overtime.
Pretty good stuff from the Predators there. They put up a fight in the series. Not spoiling who won, but still in Nashville, they got the overtime winner in double overtime.
But that Nashville crowd though, bro, that Nashville crowd is rocking out there.
Yeah.
Dude, it was packed. You see that? It was packed. Yeah. Looks like they had a fun time. Well, they did win. Matt Duchene scored the winner, didn't he?
I think yeah.
Yeah, Duchene. Second overtime.
Who hasn't really been great in
who hasn't been great at all. $8 million. Yikes, $8 million for Matt Duchene. But anyways, not my team. So
by the way, anyone else living in Canada, bro? Literally GTA, snow. There's there's snow, man. Why was there snow in May, bro? It's May. It's May. What?
It's
May
almost June.
May 28th. May 28th from my calendar here. May 28th, and it's snowing. Shout out to Canadian weather, eh?
I know. What is that?
For real, man. What is
this
BS?
So the Preds win game 3 to make it 2-1. Make it kind of interesting. Do you want to talk about the Oilers and Jets, and then I'll talk about my Avalanche?
Yes.
Okay, you can go right ahead.
We'll talk about it. So when we left off,
ahead.
The other thing, me and Justin both said Oilers would actually, we'll get into game 4 after. Okay, it's only 1-0 Jets in the series, and 0-0 for the whole game.
Whole game. McDavid scoreless, pointless. So
shocking, considering the fact that 105 points in a season and finishing second in the North Division, possibly winning the Hart Trophy, and he did win the Art Ross, somehow not getting any points in the series against a team that they've been dominating. against
He
a
had
team
what,
that
20
didn't.
points in the regular season against the Jets? Almost.
Oh
30
yeah,
points.
dude. I think
And goes pointless in 2 games. Come on.
that's
Come on.
incredible. But the
Not
Jets
good enough.
take the series up 2-0 with a OT winner, 1-0 in the game from Paul Stasny on a shot Mike Smith should have had. I
Yeah, he
think
should have had.
because it was like right below the hash marks towards the blue line.
Just not good enough from the team.
I know the team.
Draisaitl, McDavid, Nugent Hopkins,
Good enough.
James Neal. It
And
just wasn't good enough.
yeah, so
So the Jets go up
very
2-0.
crazy stuff. We'll move quickly to the games, to the elimination games. So we'll move
Yeah,
quickly.
yeah. Let me just talk
Avalanche
about
take a 3-0 series lead.
my Colorado
Continue.
Avalanche.
Call
1
it.
second.
Go ahead. Call it.
1 second.
Call
So
it.
So 0-0 heading into the second period. A minute 57 seconds in, Ryan Graves scores unassisted, and then Alex Newhook, his first ever goal as an Avalanche, makes it 2-0 from Graves and Valerie Nichushkin, and then Tyson Joe scores from Mikko Rantanen and Gabriel Landeskog to make it 3-0, and then Tyler Bozak, former Leaf by the way, scores shorthanded 9 seconds after the Colorado Avalanche scored to make it 3-1. And I'm like, okay, they got to slow down here. Then I realized the Avalanche don't choke 3-goal leads. Solid scores from Burakovsky and Carl Soderberg, who they got at the deadline to make it 4-1. And then to cap it all off, JT Compher scores from Graves and Belmar as an empty net to go up 3-0 and have a chance to pull out the brooms and sweep the Blues in the next game.
Everyone knew. Everyone knew Colorado was going to. They were going to destroy St. Louis, except Ryan O'Reilly. Ryan O'Reilly had different thoughts. He had different thoughts, but I mean, he plays for the Blues, so it makes sense for them to assume they would win. But going into Saturday's action, Hockey Night in Canada, Game 2 between. Go into the Penguins and Islanders instead.
Oh, you want to? Okay, let's go into that one.
Penguins up 2-1 going into Game 4, and the Islanders win 4-1. We're gonna move quickly through these games. Going up to the elimination game. This is gonna be a long one if we talk about every single goal. But Islanders win 4-1, and they were up 4-0. They dominated that game.
Yeah,
some people have other thoughts how the Islanders got dominated every single game. It's not true. It's not true at all. But
the Islanders came
only
off the 30
shots for the Pens, 26 for the Islanders. I don't know how that's domination, and they lost by 3. Where's the domination there?
Jarry, I don't know, man.
Jarry played like absolute garbage.
He was horrible. And then I got people telling me he's better than Blackwood, which this series, I don't know about that one. Well, what was his goal difference? What, a -8? Like
-8. That was ass.
What was the stat again? It was -8 for what, goals above or something like that.
Once again, the Barry Trotz knows what he's doing. He puts Sorokin in that, and he shuts the door and wins the game.
We said don't bet against Barry Trotz.
Never bet against Barry Trotz, man. That's why the Islanders, with Barry Trotz's coaching, could definitely go to the Stanley Cup.
I got them in the Final Four. Because I told you, bro. I bet against Crosby last year, and he didn't make it far. So I was like, you know what?
I bet against Crosby last year too.
Yeah.
Right?
So we were like, you know what?
Montreal beat them.
So it's like, you know what? I'll bet against Crosby again. And yeah, well, we're not going to spoil it, but yeah, you kind of already know the outcome.
Tampa Bay in Game 4 going up 3-1 in the series, taking a commanding lead with a 6-2 win at home.
Yeah,
over the Panthers. They got outshot by almost 20. But they still still won the game 6-2. They were very good. They're very good.
They're just.
What's the goalie issue though with the Panthers? Joe Quenneville has tried his best.
Hey, no, he put out all three goalies.
He's probably going to win the Coach of the Year if I'm correct.
You think so? Maybe.
Probably. Maybe. Think about this. The Panthers were,
I think so. He should.
Ass last year. Remember they lost in the Islanders like qualifiers, and Joe Quenneville brought them this season into the second seed. So,
I don't know, man, but dude, the Lightning completely dominated that game. Kucherov already has how many points? 11 points or something? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and people are saying he fell asleep in Game 3 and 4. Sure, he's still got the most points.
He still got it looks like he's healthy. They completely dominated.
Maybe
that
he was
game.
faking it, so he didn't have to play. But whatever. But
for cap issues and all that. And the Golden Knights. You want to talk about your Golden Knights or?
Golden Knights, Vegas Golden Knights go up 3-1 against Minnesota with a commanding 4-0 lead in the game. 35 shots for Minnesota. That's just outclassed right there. I don't understand that. Minnesota freaking gets.
Yeah, when do the Wild outshoot the Golden Knights?
And then the Golden Knights had under 20 shots.
And they still scored. They still won 4-0. And then into the final game of that night, the Leafs played the Canadiens of the Game 2 of their series, and I got nervous. KK scores to make it 1-0, and then the Leafs scored 5 unanswered to make it 1-1, heading back to Montreal on the Monday. So yeah, a great game by the Leafs there, good defensive performance, and it was all around good game.
We'll talk. Great series. We'll see where we are now.
Yeah,
Tomorrow's gonna be a big
bro.
day. We'll see where we get to now. Hurricanes, Predators. Another second overtime win for the Predators. Carolina had 61 shots on Juuso Saros. Saros had over 110 saves in 2 games versus the Carolina Hurricanes. Impressive. Series tied 2-2. Closer than I expected. Carolina really, they showed weakness in that series. They showed vulnerability, whatever. How do you say that? Vulnerability. Is that how you say it?
Vulnerability?
That word.
Yeah.
In that series, where Tampa could, wherever the winner of Tampa and Carolina, or Tampa and Florida, because they showed it, and they showed that the Predators, even being outshot by almost 20, can somehow pull it off and win the game in double overtime. And going into your Colorado Avalanche,
Yeah. So the Avalanche go into St. Louis with the 2-0 lead, win game 3, and then sweep. They got the brooms out. I even got my broom out. I was like, we're gonna just sweep the Blues. Tarasenko scored the first goal though, which was it's kind of,
he scored. Tarasenko
1-0. Saad scores. Grubauer got the assist on the power play. We love to see that 1-1. And then Landeskog scores 2-1. Rantanen scores from Nathan MacKinnon to make it 3-1. You already know my guy. And then Tarasenko scores to make it 3-2. And then MacKinnon scores the empty net to make it 4-2. 2 points from MacKinnon. You already know. And that's a sweep. And Nichushkin scores on the empty net. So the Avalanche go into the second round. No harm.
Nothing. Literally, no damage. Undefeated in the playoffs.
Healthy. They look healthy. Nothing's really going on for them negatively. Everything's going positively. Nathan MacKinnon has like 9 points in 4 games. You're, playoff performer. So we love to see that. And there you go. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Speaking about guys who are not playoff performers, clearly, Winnipeg, going back to Winnipeg against the Edmonton Oilers. Edmonton was up 4-1, trying to come back, bring this to Edmonton in Game 5. Okay, Game 3, we're up 4-1. What do we do? A, hold the lead, or B, choke. And they chose the latter. And Winnipeg from, I think, who scored first? Who was it? I forget who it was. I think it was 4-1. Yeah, who was it? It was Perreault on I think it was a deflection.
Oh, Perreault, on the power play.
Wheeler on a rebound. Morrissey with a shot. Ehlers coming out and scoring.
From the face-off dot and scores.
Yeah. Scores on the face-off dot and wins the game in overtime. Wow. Impressive. 5-4 win for Winnipeg.
McDavid was the one that coughed up the puck to Morrissey to make it tied 4-4. He ran it on the boards, turnover in the offense. You saw that too, right? You saw that too. I know you saw that. Thank you.
I did see that.
Yeah, that's right. So he coughs up the puck 4-4. So sure, he had three points that night. You're not going to discredit.
I think he had 4 or 5 in the whole series.
Yeah, I think 4.
So, not bad for an average player, but bad for McDavid.
Yeah, come on. So 3 points that night. He did whatever he could. But that turnover, man, 4-4, and then they lose 3-0. Well, they lost by 4 to make it go down 3-0. That's not good enough. Really not good enough. Now, Mike Smith was not good as well in the final minutes of the game, and the whole team wasn't. But, boy, they should have won that one.
And the Jets take a commanding 3-0 series lead.
You already know.
Wow.
And then
going into a back-to-back on Monday. But Game 5, Capitals-Bruins. Bruins have a chance to win the series. Capitals outshot the Bruins 41-19.
Mm-hmm.
Yet, Pastrnak comes out, scores a beautiful goal, 1-0.
Yeah.
2-0, 3-0. Or no, it was 2-1. It was 2-0. Then the Capitals score. Then I think they scored again. Then they called it off, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I think they did, yeah.
And then the Bruins win the game and the series in surprisingly 5 games, beating the number 2 seed. Have you noticed, man? A couple of these series, the number 1 and 2 seeds have been thrown out in the East Division. That's crazy,
because dude, come on, we knew Capitals are frauds.
I knew it was going to be Bruins and Islanders second round.
Yeah, we both said that. Come on.
I knew it. It should have happened last year, but Tampa somehow beat Boston after coming back. But Bruins and Islanders, that's going to be a great series. I said Boston.
I said the Islanders.
By the way, on the bracket, we didn't say who was going to win in how many games. This is going to be 7 games, in my opinion. This is going 7.
Think so?
I think it's going 7.
It's
close, man. I said Bruins, though. I think Bruins can take this one.
I think that crowd
But I'm not going to be surprised if the Islanders win the series. I won't.
Yeah.
I won't. I'm going to have to bet against Barry Trotz this time, considering the offense that they put on the Capitals. I have to go with Boston here.
Yeah, but the Islanders' offense is no joke as well.
Yeah, that Bailey line. Ooh,
dude, Nelson, Bailey, Beauvillier, Barzal wasn't even that great as well points wise, but dude, they still got guys around.
depth
They can
players,
play defense.
in clutch.
Pollock, dude. But yeah, I had the Islanders making the Final Four, so I think the Islanders can beat the Bruins.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go into Monday now. The Panthers came up to play. Spencer Knight comes in, gives up the first goal in the first shot, but then he stops 36 out of 37. And
To
the
keep
Panthers,
this a 3-2
he
series.
gives the Panthers hope. A 4-1 win, and I think what was in Florida? No, was it in Florida?
It was in the Panthers
Game 5.
arena.
Yeah. So he gives them hope, going back to Tampa Bay. So we'll see how that goes.
Penguins and Islanders. If they won that game in Pittsburgh, they would have. They were going to win the series, and they won in double overtime. Penguins out shooting them by
almost double.
22.
Almost double.
By 22 shots. Crazy.
Man.
But Islanders still come off. Sorokin was in net again.
Another win.
He won again.
And Jarry in net once again.
Go back home to New York to potentially play their final game of the series and win the series 4-2. So going into New York, 3-2.
Do you see Jarry just pass it to Bailey just here?
Yeah, Jarry's been terrible. We'll get into Jarry when they we'll get into Game 6.
Absolutely horrible.
Golden Knights lose. They lost surprisingly. Yeah. The Wild are starting to make a comeback. 4-4. I'm getting
Golden
outshot.
Knights tripled their shots, dude.
I know, it was bad. The Wild, Fleury's save percentage wasn't even that high.
I know.
Wild win 4-2, 3-2 Vegas in the series, going back to Minnesota for Game 6.
Yeah, so
Toronto takes a 2-1 very close game against the Montreal Canadiens.
That got really sketchy.
That got sketchy. That got really good. I think it was close. Nylander has been having a great playoffs. Galchenyuk came in to the next Tuesday.
3 points.
That's next game. So Toronto leads 2-1, and Winnipeg sweep Edmonton. Going into triple overtime, Nikolai Ehlers. Did he score the OT?
No, it's Kyle Connor.
Kyle Connor comes in on a breakaway and snipes it past Mike Smith. And 4-0 series lead. And I want to get into something. People are saying Ethan Bear racist things towards Ethan Bear's heritage. Why? Dude, it's hot. It's a game, right? You can't. It's not. It's his fault for costing the game, but there's no need for race in that. That's just bullshit, in my opinion.
Race in hockey.
Exactly. It's just a game at the end of the day, and I don't think that people should be racist towards Ethan Bear or to anyone in general.
You can criticize his performance and all, but don't bring racial into this.
That was and the Oilers fans too, fans of the team.
I know. Dude, someone on the Edmonton radio, I saw this on Twitter. Somebody called in to the Edmonton radio station, right? And they were like, McDavid is overrated and they should maybe trade him somewhere. And I'm like, okay, first of all, he's not overrated. Stop this. Okay, he had a great year. Okay, just playoffs, he doesn't perform like that in the playoffs. He clearly got swept here. We saw it 4-0.
Not that he got out. Not that he didn't do well. How many points did he have? Let me see. How many points?
He had 4 points in 4 games. And he
went not bad. It's not bad, but it's not good enough. It's not good enough.
Yeah, it's not good enough. But come on.
There was absolutely no support from the defense. The defense was not there. Clearly, they weren't there to support. The third and fourth line did absolutely nothing. It was literally McDavid and Draisaitl trying to carry this sleeping Oilers team. So Mike Smith's probably going to get re-signed. You're frozen.
You're lagging.
Yeah, come on. Yeah. Come on, guys. We can't lag out here. What is going on? We can't lag out here.
I know. What is that?
Jeez. But, it's over.
No, but okay, they had guys playing. Cassian got points. Nugent Hopkins got points. Larson got points. Chason got points. So it wasn't just all McDavid. Puljujärvi also got a couple points as well.
But guys James Neal was quiet. Guys like Yamamoto were
Yamamoto was quiet. But they also had other guys who were also actually putting up points. So it wasn't just
you can say that, but it was just the Jets. The Jets came out to play. Even everyone, the Jets are so garbage after the last 7 games. It's the regular season. I've said I don't know how many times. No. Regular season don't mean shit in the playoffs.
It doesn't. It really doesn't. So McDavid gets swept, and McKinnon sweeps the Blues. Just
Going
prove my
into
point
Tuesday's
once again.
action, Toronto take a commanding 3-1 series lead over
You
Montreal.
already know.
4-0. Galchenyuk with 4 points in all the goals.
I think it was like 3.
Crazy,
You see that assist on Nylander's goal in the first goal?
Gotta admit, that was nice.
I already know. I thought he was offside at first, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, but if that was last year, it would have been offside.
Yeah.
So yeah, going into can't wait to talk about Game 5. But yeah, Game 4, Leafs take a commanding series lead and could finally win the first playoff series on Thursday. So yesterday, Carolina, Jordan Staal is probably the best Staal brother I've seen all year. This guy is consistently scoring. He scored another OT winner, and yeah, the excitement in his face said the whole story.
Oh yeah, he was.
They won, and they're up 3-2.
They needed that big time.
Next game. Crazy,
Imagine if they lost another overtime game. That would have been 3 in a row, heading back to Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that. But yeah, and then Wednesday, only 3 games on. The Lightning close out the series in Tampa Bay. Vasilevsky shuts out the Panthers. They win 4-0. The whole team was excellent, so no surprise there. The Islanders came out to play and win the series 4-2, but they win the game 5-3 in New York. I did say 6.
Jari played absolutely garbage.
Again. He was awful.
That was bad. The offseason for Pittsburgh is going to be very interesting. I would suggest they go for a goalie. You can't rely on Tristan Jari. Sure. Oh, it's like Matt Murray last year. You know, Matt Murray played okay in the playoffs against the Habs.
Yeah.
Played okay, right?
Yeah.
And then he got traded. I think I could see the same thing happening with Jari. You go with DeSmith as your backup, and they go for a guy I don't know. I know Chris Drieger's an option, apparently.
That would be interesting.
Philip Grubauer apparently is a trade option.
Khudobin, maybe. He's a trade option as well.
Freddie Anderson. Freddie Anderson probably would be my
How about
my
Samsonov? Is he a free agent as well, isn't he?
No, I'm not sure about that.
I thought he was.
But I'm gonna assume that the Penguins should go after Freddie Anderson, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
He's done with Toronto. You already know. Big Save Day is going to be there. Jack Campbell's going to be there.
Yeah.
And they have Joseph Woll, or what's his name? Justin Woll.
Yeah,
EHL they can develop. Michael Hutchinson as well. There's no need for Freddie Anderson, especially the way he's been playing. So if the Pittsburgh Penguins can go after him and develop him like they did with Cody Ceci and Kapanen played really good this season. Same with Cody Ceci. And if Freddie Anderson's there, you got some solid goaltending in your group there.
Pittsburgh Maple Leafs, I guess.
Pittsburgh Leafs, I guess.
Pittsburgh Leafs. But yeah, so the Islanders beat up the Penguins. We were not shocked. We predicted
not shocked. Barry Trotz's coaching, man.
We weren't shocked.
I mean,
my friend cried himself to sleep.
I did say
I felt them.
Mm-hmm. I did say though, Penguins could win the series. It was possible.
Yeah, it was possible. Come on. Tough. You didn't really have much faith. And then the last game of that night, the Wild forced a game 7. They forced a game 7 tonight. 3-0 win.
Dude,
shutout.
Again, and then as soon as that happened, I'm like, you know what? Montreal can do the same.
Well, hey, it could happen tomorrow.
Could happen.
But the Wild pushed the Golden Knights to 7 games. Just imagine if let's say the Golden Knights win tonight, right? Just imagine what the Avalanche are going to do to the Golden Knights. They're going to crush them. You're telling me the Wild are bringing the Knights to 7? Dude, the President's Trophy winners are going to bring the Golden Knights to 5 or 6.
Really?
It's done. Come on. You have the Wild pushing the Knights to 7. Really?
Oh, man.
Really?
It's
Come
tough.
On. And the Wild,
it's going to be a good series.
I pray the Wild win tonight. Vegas chokes a 3-1 lead. Dude, oh, man. I'm telling you, bro.
Then one of my teams is out, so please.
I'm telling you, bro.
Please, no.
Dude, if that happens.
But tonight is game 7. Hopefully, I think Vegas will take it. They're at home. They got the home advantage. Everyone's going to be buzzing. Fleury's going to play amazing. You already know it's the
Talbot might play amazing. Dude, I think Wild overtime 2-1. Hopefully.
I don't know. I'm going with Vegas here. They're gonna.
Is Pacioretty playing? Is he playing?
No, that's the problem. The scoring hasn't been all there because
Marcus Johansson hasn't played for the Wild as well, so
we will see, man. We will. Time
will tell. We'll see.
Last night, though, in an elimination game for Carolina and Nashville, Carolina wins. Who cares? Great, they win. I want to go into another series. Sure. Sure. Carolina, first seed, they win. Not surprised at all.
Yeah,
They're going to be playing the Tampa Bay Lightning.
In the second round.
Wow, that's going to be a good series.
That's
Carolina will
good.
defeat Tampa.
Yeah, I think so too.
But I wouldn't be surprised if Tampa comes out and destroys them. I wouldn't be surprised. Kucherov's been amazing. Stamkos has been fine. Kalorn, guys you don't even expect to be good have been good. Right?
Hurricanes got to clean up the turnovers big time, man. they yikes. Their turnover.
Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah. They showed weaknesses.
Yeah, weaknesses. I guess the Predators.
But Carolina would advance. And speaking of advancing, the Leafs have a chance to advance. That rhymed. Against the Montreal Canadiens to go into their first second round series or series past round one since 2004. And it didn't start off good for Toronto at all. Armia finally comes out of the shadows and scores 2 goals.
Sandin turnover caused by Corey Perry.
Well, the first one, Joe Thornton that's his third turnover. He caused that.
Sandin caught. Well, Sandin was moving. The second one,
yeah, but
yeah.
But yeah, again, Montreal takes care of business in that department and takes that puck and scored. Armia with his first of the playoffs. Then he comes again later. Another garbage goal. That's a garbage goal for him. That's what we need. We needed scoring. You need scoring. 2 garbage goals happened for Montreal that game too. And then up to nothing, then go into the second period. And then Kotkaniemi from the back.
So, Rasmus Sandin turnover once again to make it 3-0.
Just so you know, Dermott will probably take Sandin.
I think Dermott. So, because Dermott played well in one of the games that he's played. So, you know what? I think Rasmus,
when they shut them out, right? So.
Those two, so I think Rasmus 2 turnovers last night, man. Caused 2 goals.
3-0 Montreal. Then this is where I got angry. A couple minutes later, Zach Hyman scores a garbage goal. Okay. 3-1 going into the third. Jake Muzzin wakes up. Oh, I'm like, oh, God, great. We're about to be winning 3-2. Oh, 3-3. Oh, my gosh. Great. Thank God.
That was a Muzzin tip as well. Me and the homies love Muzzin. We all love Muzzin.
From Galchenyuk. And then, overtime. I was stressing, my guy. Toronto
me too.
Could end it at home. That's not the case. Galchenyuk with another assist, right?
Another assist.
Turns it over to Caulfield. Caulfield, Suzuki, 2-0. Caulfield, Suzuki, one-timer. And we win the game. That woke up the team, and they're gonna play as good, if not better, in Game 6 because 12% capacity, 2,500 fans in Montreal. Bro, my internet is bad right now. What is going on here? I'm waiting for my internet to get better. I swear, but whatever. Montreal could bring this series to 7 games tomorrow with fans in the stands.
You see, no. Last night gave me a little bit even more confidence. The only reason why is because Matthews has only scored 1 goal this whole series, and we're still winning the series, so he's due for a couple goals. You feel me? Marner has not scored a goal this whole series. He's been getting robbed. But is he going to score tomorrow? I don't even know. But you feel me? Look, the Canadiens scored 3 of their goals because of our turnovers. Basically, 3. Except for goal number 2 when Joel Armia scored. So it gives me hope. If we don't turn over the puck, we should be fine. The goals that we scored were because of our rushes. Rushes up the middle. And then creating chances for ourselves. So it gives me hope. Jack Campbell blamed him on himself for the 2-0. He's like, I should have saved that, buddy. That was not your fault. That was really not your fault. We all love Jack Campbell, but bro, that was not your fault. Come on. But hey, you know what? It gives me hope for tomorrow. I think Austin Matthews scores a goal, and I think the Leafs win. I think domination tomorrow because I think, you know what? We're not going to a Game 7. I'm tired of Game 7s. We need to finish this in Montreal. And plus, I also did say Montreal. I also did say Leafs in 6. So I had to give the Habs 2 games. So they got their 2 games now. So Leafs in 6 tomorrow. Leafs 4-1. Matthews goal. And I'm going to say Willie Nylander goal. And I'm going to say Morgan Riley goal, and then I'm going to say Galchenyuk goal. And then Tyler Toffoli gets on the board.
So what's 5-1? You think it's 5-1, 6-1?
Hopefully. Yeah. Come on. We got to be faithful.
It's not going to happen. I'm telling you, it's not going to happen.
Then Toffoli scores. That's my guy.
I think Montreal can force this to Game 7. I don't know what to say. I can't predict it. This is hard to predict.
I know, bro.
I can see Montreal forcing it to Game 7, and I can see Toronto winning tomorrow. But yeah, 7:30 start. I'm hoping Montreal can bring it to Game 7, back to Toronto. And I think that if it goes to Game 7, I think Montreal will win this one. I swear. I said Habs in 7. This is the road to that. Yesterday was the start, and Monday would be the end. So we just have to get past tomorrow, win, go back to Toronto, do our business, and win the series. Playoff price. Rob Nylander, and you're saying, what's playoff price, bro? Did you see him yesterday?
Yeah,
Buddy,
he's still
losing great saves.
Buddy, he's still losing in the series, bro. He's still losing.
Okay. There's still a game tomorrow. Relax.
He's still losing in the series.
Relax. Number one, relax.
We're still winning.
See him, Rob Nylander.
Yeah, I saw.
He's robbed Marner too. He's robbed Marner. Okay. He's robbed everybody.
Okay.
He's robbed Spencer. Who's he? Like, dude, this guy must be rich with that 10 million plus now after robbing all these players. Like for real. Probably. And then I see people saying, "Oh, Price should be they should trade him. He's awful." After game 4. Oh man, lagging again, bro. I swear. Oh my goodness, yo! If you didn't see that, Justin just lagged out. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that was my internet that time. That's tough. But yeah,
that's tough. But yeah, tomorrow, man. And I was saying before you cut out. People are saying, "Oh, they should trade Price." He's been playing amazing. What do you mean?
Who said that? Like, who's trading
Price? Like, why? No one. First of all, no one's taking that contract. I'll be honest with you.
Hey, come on.
No one's gonna take that contract. But still, he's playing some amazing hockey in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I wouldn't see why to trade him. There's
no reason to trade him. No. You're just hating him. Primo's not ready.
He can't do everything. That's the thing. He's been very consistent. He's got a over 920 save percentage. It's still good for a goalie. Yeah. It's the rest of the team around him that fell apart. Like the defense has 0 points.
0 points still.
Wait, did they get a point yesterday?
Did Petrie get a point? They got on the.
Maybe. Maybe. I think so. I think they got a point. Yeah. I think someone got a point. But tomorrow, game 6, 7:30.
Dude, stress levels are going to be even higher, bro. Tomorrow.
Yeah, the 25,000 fans. Oh, 25,000. 2,500. Sorry.
2,500, bro.
We're not like other countries.
Bro, tomorrow on PS4, bro, it could go really badly or really good for me. So we'll see. Because oh man.
Let me see. Did we get an assist? No, there was literally no assist from the defense.
Oh, really?
Really, that's shocking. But yeah,
we'll see tomorrow.
Can't wait. Cannot wait. Gonna be fun. Tomorrow, Islanders Bruins will start their second round series as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's Sunday. Lightning Hurricanes on Sunday as well.
Lightning Hurricanes Sunday. And I think Colorado will play the winner of tonight's game on Sunday as well.
Yeah.
So
that goes.
Heating things up in the playoffs.
More Nathan McKinnon points. Come on.
What's great? Think about this. If Habs and Leafs go to game 7, where the rust from Winnipeg is going to be there because they haven't played a playoff game.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Take advantage of that. Montreal can win the series there. Toronto can win the series there.
Toronto winning tomorrow and then win the series in 6.
Against what? Winnipeg?
Yeah.
That's a give or take for any team. Any team can win that.
Yeah.
Winnipeg or Toronto. Yeah. I see Winnipeg. I don't know why. I just see Winnipeg coming out of the division.
Hopefully not, man. But yeah,
I think that's it for our NHL.
Yeah. Wait, what's your prediction for the Golden Knights game? What's
Golden Knights game? I'm going 4-3 or 4-2 Vegas. Vegas going to win tonight.
I said 2-1.
They're at home. They have home ice. They got the fans. They got
if the Golden Knights choke tonight, bro, you're gonna hear it on PS4. You're gonna hear it.
Oh well. I said if Montreal loses, I gotta cheer for Toronto the rest of the playoffs.
Yeah, so we'll see.
I'll wear my Leaf jersey loud and proud.
Thank you. And
if Montreal somehow comes back, you're gonna have to,
Yeah, I'm gonna hear it as well.
Paint your whole room red for me.
Yeah, imagine. No way.
But yeah, moving into the NBA. Wow, what a week! What a start to the week for the NBA playoffs.
Yeah. Wow.
No Raptors though. Freaking feels weird. No Toronto Raptors making it.
But bro, Knicks fans out there, bro, they going crazy out there.
Dude, I don't know. Fans from everywhere, like the Wizards series, fans got banned. The Knicks series, someone got banned. Mm-hmm. The Jazz series, someone got banned.
Oh yeah.
NBA is ruthless, man. Ruthless. Holy. So we'll talk about this quickly. Philadelphia, number 1 seeded Philadelphia, number 8 seeded Wizards, up 2-0. Yeah, dude, I really want
we kind of knew that. Like the Wizards.
I really want the Wizards to win though. Like for real.
Yeah, I know, me too. But like they're
Russ
there.
deserves it, man. Russ and Beal, man. They deserve it. And I think at the end of game 2, a Sixers fan
threw popcorn.
Threw popcorn at Russell Westbrook.
That was unacceptable. There's no need for that.
Terrible.
Literally no need.
What's the reason for that though? Like
I don't know. Like
I was okay.
Well, you're wasting money.
Play better. Just play better.
Come on, come
really?
on. Like There's no need
You already
for
know
that.
your team was gonna win anyway, right? Because I had Philly winning, right?
I don't know why people hate on Westbrook too. Like, there's no need. Like
why throw Pop? Like, that's just disrespectful.
Yeah, that's
Do that
disgusting.
to like Russ. Come on, man. That's stupid. Yeah. And not done yet. Atlanta and Knicks fans.
Hawks 1-1.
Going crazy. Trae Young has become the villain of the NBA.
Yeah, I know.
And
man.
I love
they
it.
said he was balding.
Good.
They're saying the birds are because like apparently he's like afraid of birds, so
he's
they're
afraid
like
of
taunting him.
birds. And so
Somebody
the series is tied 1-1, and during game 2, a fan actually spat on Trae Young.
Yeah,
that's
what is that? Like, consider with COVID as well. Like, come on, bro. Like, really?
That's nasty, man.
That's disgusting.
Gross. But series 1-1 there. Wow.
The Hawks winning.
And 2 other matches in the East.
Yeah,
Bucks
are
3-0.
getting crushed. Dude, the Heat are getting smoked.
Bucks. The same thing happened last year, but it's vice versa. Literally.
Yeah, that's
I think Miami's gonna take. I think one tonight or tomorrow, whenever they play, and then the Bucks will take it back home.
The Bucks are too much for the Heat now.
Wow, this is Giannis playing amazing. DiVincenzo's out for the rest of the playoffs.
Yeah, but like, come on, the Heat are gonna lose that series.
Losing.
And dude, the Nets are crushing the Celtics as well.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's not even fair. it's
not.
It's not even fair. And going to the Western Conference.
Only 2-0 though, right?
Yeah, but come on, it's over.
Told you it's gonna be Nets, Bucks, 76ers, and Knicks for me in the fourth.
Yeah, I had 76ers, Hawks, and then I had Heat and Nets. I haven't even watched the basketball season at all much, so I was kind of just like guessing. I was like, you know what? Yeah. And going to the Western Conference, Lakers are up 2-1 over the Suns. LeBron's
impressive first game from Phoenix, and then just
I know, dude. LeBron's just having a blast. He's just there, like, just playing around. He's laughing.
It really doesn't look like that the Lakers are 7th seed in that series.
I know.
It does not look like that at all. Like,
it doesn't look like they're trying.
The Suns finished second, man.
Yeah, you see, AD popped off last night. What, he had like 34 points. Insane. The Clippers are down 2-0 to Luka Doncic and the Mavericks. Luka Doncic is going off again.
That's crazy.
Going back to Dallas, dude, the Clippers, I don't even know what's happening there. The Trailblazers and Jazz, Trailblazers and the Nuggets. Nuggets are up 2-1. Jokic having a great series so far. Even
I really want Portland to win.
I know, bro. They're my second favorite team. Like, I want them to win, but I don't see them beating.
I think the next game 4 is in Portland as well. So I think,
we'll
I think maybe they tie the series and then they go back to Denver, win that. Yeah. Maybe try and win in 6. That's what I would.
Hopefully.
And then game 6 at home.
Yeah, and then last series, Utah and Memphis. They are tied 1-1, I think.
And they play tonight, I believe.
Yeah, they play tonight. Yeah, so I
Memphis actually pulling up an upset on game 1.
I think so, but I don't. Yeah, they did, but I don't think they're gonna win the series.
No, and again, what else happened in that? What did someone do to?
Yeah, apparently somebody said something to like John Morant's parents, and
was it I think it was something racist.
Yeah, something
and then
horrible.
Again, this is like the third thing in like 3 days, 4 days. I swear.
Oh man,
what's wrong with the NBA here? They banned like what already like 10 fans like permanently.
Good, like they deserve to be banned. Like there's no.
Meanwhile, over here, we're dying to go watch games, and
I know, like, dude, I was so jealous, bro. I was watching the Nashville game yesterday. I was so jealous. I'm like, look how packed it is.
Going back to tomorrow, Montreal's supposed to have fans in the stands. I'm like, dude, I'm looking for tickets. They're $4,000 a piece.
Like, come on.
What am I gonna?
$4K.
Not loaded. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna hurt my bank account like that. Seriously,
that's ridiculous, man.
Wow, $4,000 for tickets, and meanwhile over here,
just to watch them lose tomorrow. That's crazy. That's crazy.
NBA is going crazy, man. But
I know.
Next round, I'm going Utah playing. They play? I think Nuggets are probably gonna win this series, right?
Yeah.
Utah Nuggets. Second seed Lakers and Dallas Mavericks. It looks like I said Clippers would win. That's the thing.
Yeah, me too.
Right now, it's
Clippers in the finals.
You had Clippers in the final.
Yeah, dude.
Who would they play? Nets?
I had the Nets in 6. I had the Nets in 6.
So you have the Nets winning the championship.
Yeah, I did. I
got the Lakers, man, winning. Again, maybe. I think they'll go back to back.
But the only reason why they were 7th seed is because of the injuries. Like they're fully healthy.
Dude, if they get back, dude, if they beat the Suns, they're gonna steamroll through the West. I'm telling you. Against Utah, I think they're gonna beat Utah in like 6. They're gonna beat Utah pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I think so. Even though they're 7th seed, they're still gonna beat them. And they'll play the Nets. The Nets or Bucks. Nets or Bucks, but I'm thinking Nets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking Nets. I think Harden, Kyrie, and KD is too much for Giannis to handle.
Yeah. We'll see.
Personal opinion. Okay, I think wraps up another episode of the Sports Podcast. Tomorrow, big game, Game 6, Montreal-Toronto.
Tonight.
Game 7, Wild versus Vegas. And the second round of the playoffs continues tomorrow. NBA playoffs. Return tonight with Memphis playing Utah in Game 3.
Celtics Nets as well tonight as well.
Celtics Nets. Nets take a 3-0 series lead. Ooh.
It's done.
It's done. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the podcast. Leave a like on the podcast, obviously. Subscribe if you're not already. Comment down below who's winning tonight, who's winning tomorrow night. Who's going to have the last laugh, me or Justin? Comment down below. But hopefully you enjoyed this podcast.
At least have 2 more chances, bro. At least have 2 more chances, bro. They blew the first one. 2 more. Come on.
Let's see if they can get it done. We'll see you guys next week. Take care and peace.